highly anticipated sequel, Disney Pixar's Incredibles 2, is in theaters starting tonight. And our own Mark DiCarlo got to sit down with two of the main stars, Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl, also known as Craig T. Nelson and Holly Hunter.
I can't steer it or stop it, and the Underminers escaped.
We'll have to stop it for Bob, the monorail.
So, you do the first one, you win the Oscar, 14 years goes by. What was your first day back in the booth for the second?
Well, not together.
You don't record it all together?
Never. Craig and I didn't even meet each other until 13 years after the first one was released.
Get out of here.
We never met each other until 13 years later.
Really?
We just recently met each other.
Yeah.
I'm Jimmy Neutron. We always recorded everybody all together. It seems like there's such great camaraderie there.
There is.
There is, yeah.
There is.
Pretty, the one thing, you know, it's like, okay, when you go in to do a session, having not worked with Holly, if it's Brad, if it's specific enough, they'll show me some stuff that we're doing or what we're going to be doing, and sometimes Holly's voice would be there.
Right.
But so you went in
and
first.
Sometimes Craig's voice would be there too.
Sometimes mine. So, but the point is, here's the beauty of working with Brad Bird is that he would copy her voice.
Right.
And it wasn't very good, but it was good enough. But
it was
you know
filled
what?
with energy.
Yeah, it had the rhythm. So and the fact that these people can edit this stuff is like another thing. But then you're doing multiple takes without the person being there. You don't have the eye contact. You don't have the feeling. And yet that's.
But it pops.
But you've got Brad.
But that's how good Brad is.
Brad
in
is
his
the.
head, everything is already paced
He's
out.
the common denominator for us all, you know, is that, and Brad's also an actor, and he's a director, and he's a writer, and he's a he's all these things. So, and when Brad would go, that's the take.
Yeah.
I went, well, that's the take.
Yeah.
I didn't question it. I didn't think, it's like he's the wizard.
Yeah.
And the trust is infinite, so.
Right.
Well, and I think we all feel that way.
Yeah, it's all over the screen. In a movie that is just ridiculously huge and crazy.
Isn't it something?
All
huge.
the performances, especially you two.
A new Elasticycle.
Elasticycle? I didn't know you had a bike.
Hey, I had a mohawk. There's a lot about me you don't know.
Yeah, but a mohawk?
It's a show about a family.
Yeah.
That does all this other stuff.
And this hugeness.
Right, he's somehow able to make the stakes for the world and your family.
Yeah, remember I was when we first go to the house after the motel, and there's this fantastic house, this architecture.
Like a Bond villain house.
Yeah, it is, Bond. But you notice how small that house becomes. There's the bedroom. Holly and I have the scene in the bedroom. There's the kitchen. We don't even go much to the living room, so the bigness is disappears. Mm-hmm. But the smallness, the familyness comes back in.
Right.
So you've got this, it's designed so well. I mean, the whole thing is like, I truly,
they know what they're doing over there at Pixar.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
But I have to say, this movie is revelatory. It's a revelatory thing to see it last night because it is giant. The movie is kind of giant. And at the same time, it's completely firmly about the minutia and the detail in the behavior of this family.
Right. Sometimes you see superhero movies, and that's all they are is big.
No,
but there's a humbleness to the movie in a strange way, while it's also giant.
Yeah.
I think that's the genius, and I think you're going to pull a Godfather 2 here. Good luck. Congratulations.
Thanks.
That's pretty good, Mark.
Thanks, Mark. Looking forward to it. Tune in tomorrow to see Richard Roper's review of Incredibles 2.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.